Question everything. Way too often we just accept things, but in order to establish a better thinking, of course, we need to think. The eat this to be healthy, eat that to be healthy. Everybody is telling us what they think is right, of course, and this is okay. But just because they shout loud doesn't mean they've eaten the truth. So this can lead to overthinking, where you just sincerely don't know where to start. And I want to make it more clear with an example here. So let's assume you want to finally start doing sports, which is wonderful, by the way, amazing thing to do. And now you're trying to search, for example, gym workouts on YouTube, and you see there are 1,000 videos. There's really fucking many videos about this topic, about basically nearly every exercise, but sometimes not about those exercises you actually want to find. Whatever. So you watch all those videos, or you start to watch the videos, and you watch and you watch, and instead of actually starting doing it, you're just watching those videos. So why does this happen? Because all of this information that you can obtain through via YouTube overloads your prefrontal cortex, which is there for your decision making. So you overload it and you cannot make a well-made decision. And this leads you into paralysis. Yeah, you have this excitement, you want to finally start doing it, but then you're just overwhelmed because of that many informations that suddenly come onto you. And it's like, instead of actually listening to what your heart, for example, tells you, instead of saying, I want to start this because I just want to start and I don't need to make it perfect. You're listening to all those experts that tell you, if you want to make a pull up, do it this form. If you want to make a pull up, do it this form. And everybody tells you something different. So we should start questioning ourselves, are these tutorials really worth my time, or should I start at the gym or at home and adapting with time? Because exactly this actually flips the script. Because we must ask ourselves, what is my real goal? To put it back on example, is it just to become fit, or is it to become knowledgeable? Actually, what we want to do is to turn our excitement, our initial excitement, into momentum through action. And we can rewire our brain through action. And in this example, do 10 push ups and then adapt on it. And what I want you to do is, once again, grab a sheet of paper and write down your belief. For example, I need to watch all of these videos, all of these tutorials. And then you search for evidence and you will find no evidence at all, because you don't have evidence why you actually need to watch those videos. It could be that it's just simply fear that leads you to watch all of these videos, because you want to make it perfect, because you maybe also don't want to start. So what you want to do is to start messy, tweak and adapt until you can actually make it better, but never really perfect.